Welcome everyone, and it looks like the sun is finally out today. The last couple of days have been pretty overcast and honestly a little bit chilly, well, at least by Florida's standards. Today I am going to Disney's Hollywood Studios mainly because I want to hang out in one of my favorite places, Galaxy's Edge.
We're moving.
This is what rope dropping looks like. A lot of people waiting to get in. All right, so we just got in. That was the longest I've had to wait to get into any of the parks. Probably because I rope dropped. I've never done it before. I thought, what the heck? Let's try it. Not recommended. Come a little later once the park's been open a bit. There's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway up ahead. Really fun ride. Donald and Daisy. And there's Gertie. It's got smoke coming out of her nose. Sci-Fi Diner. I really want to check that place out. I haven't heard the greatest things about the food, but the concept of watching old black and white sci-fi movies while eating a burger and having a milkshake, that's right up my alley. Star Tours looks like a walk-on. We are definitely going to do that. Love the entrance to this. It's like a tree canopy of indoor. Hello.
Intergalactic exchange on level 1. You may exchange your credits there for local currency. Thank you.
I love Star Tours so much. Love it, love it, love it.
Star Tours 1401.
I have goosebumps right now. I haven't been on this in, it's been a while. At least 2024, I'm guessing. It's R2.
Emergency fuel vent. Check. Laser cannons. Check. I said check off. Shut them down before you blow up.
I'm so happy.
What exactly are you doing down there?
I was just seeing if any of these passengers might want to apply for a job.
I do.
Exciting world of spaceport security.
I may have one available.
Morning.
Yours if you don't get back to work.
She looked at me like, oh, it's another person with a camera.
How's the weather out there? The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Attention. All transports hold for security clearance.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
No, I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Dear.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Here's our Batuu. This is madness! Artu, where are we going? We just passed the end of the moon. Oh, look out! Artu, fix those engines immediately! Watch out! Get done for!
Flash a minute, Star Tours.
Here we go again!
Okay, fighters. Keep it tight.
I can't see a thing! Artu, do something! expedition could come. I heartily concur. Execute them. We're leaving this instant. Batuu, where are you going?
Nice job, Star Tours. All right, we'll take it from here.
Yes, Batuu. I believe this adventure is just beginning. What are you looking at?
Well, that was absolutely awesome. Definitely one of the reasons that I moved to Florida. Now we are in the gift shop right outside of the exit of Star Tours. So much cool stuff in here. That was one of the best Star Tour experiences I've ever had. It was really long and there was a lot of new stuff that I never saw. Now I do know every time you go on it, the chances of seeing the exact same show are pretty slim. There's a lot of different variations. Some lightsabers, $249. I don't know if they're specific. Oh yeah, that looks like Vader's. Star Speeder 1000. That looks awesome. Kylo Ren helmet, $149. Some of these helmets I gotta be really careful looking at because I don't exactly have the room that I used to have after moving. Oh, like the C-3PO head. 120. That seems, I don't know, that seems like a good deal. Oh, there's all the heads, the helmets right there. Those are awesome. I am a OG Star Wars geek. When I say OG, I mean I saw all of them in the theater. Now, granted, I don't remember the first one because I was 1 year old, but I have seen A New Hope. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen that movie. And I'm a huge fan of the original stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of all the new stuff. I just don't like seeing Star Wars be used as a vehicle to make money. And I hate to say it, but I feel like that's what Disney has done with it. But at the same time, if they didn't, I wouldn't be able to ride things like this, Star Tours. And today we are definitely going to go to Galaxy's Edge because I love that place. So I am grateful that they do own the rights to it, but I want them to preserve it as best as they can. Sorry to be one of those people, but I am. So awesome. I love to just geek out and pretend that I'm actually somewhere else. Jesus. Ooh, that sun. So beautiful. All right, we are heading into like the Merchant Mart. Maybe get some blue milk later. Who knows? I love just being here.
in this store right here.
Or a big little shaker.
Little bigger apple.
I see the Falcon. I haven't seen it in about a year or so. That just makes it makes me so happy.
Your mom's had to put you somewhere.
15 minutes for Smugglers Run. Probably definitely gonna have to do that. All right, we are in the single rider line. This isn't always faster, but usually it is. I love this, guys. There's no one in front of me. I have the place to myself. I feel like an actual rebel spy. Oh man. Inside the Falcon. It'd be cool to make an apartment like this.
Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
This is so fun.
Those Evitais are protecting the train. Take them out! They've locked onto us. Take evasive action! Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire! Gunners, blast away! Blast! Ah, there it is. After that train. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the car out, please. Next pilot, brake.
Oh no!
That should have been much worse.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's much worse.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I have the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe there will be something from unknown. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Gunners, fire the harpoon. Gunners, shoot the train. That cargo is breaking. Keep shooting. Good job, my friend. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's getting too hot. Get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry.
I think we missed the train.
It's coming down. Coaxia. This will greatly help the resistance. You have earned the First Order and made Chewie proud.
I love Smugglers Run. That ride does not get enough love. I don't know why, but who knows? I love it. And I got hot shot. I tried to film it in time to show, but I think that's like a pretty high score. So as far as a gunner, one thing I noticed that's really cool and interesting on that ride was there was just 3 people in that ride. 2 pilots and me as the gunner. And because there's only 3 of us, there was no engineer, and the ride kind of changed to where you kind of do everything that the engineer would do, which I thought was pretty cool. So I was keeping busy. I remember the first time I saw the Falcon, I was geeking out. I was actually losing my mind a bit. Oh, some lights are on. Because we just got back. Duh. I mean, this is totally real, right? This place is so special for any Star Wars fans. The attention to detail on the architecture is just mind-blowing. Look at this door. It's got to be pushing 30 feet tall. I mean, it feels like I'm on another planet. You can see where it was like scraped out with machinery. Well, you can tell that's the look that they're going for. Obviously, I know it's not real, but I like to pretend. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? Oga's Canteen. Always a fun place to grab a drink. Again, another place I completely geeked out. Oh no. Oh no. We've got stormtroopers up ahead. These guys are the worst.
We're looking for a resistance fugitive. Have you seen Oki? All right, carry on. Are you a traveler on vacation? Or undercover for the resistance? Well, then you just enjoy it.
I wish I could just pull up a chair, pull out a cigar, and just take it all in for a couple hours, you know? Blue milk. They have blue and green. I never noticed that Imperial probe droid before. Seems like there's more stuff up here from last time I saw. I could be completely mistaken. That's an awesome looking R2 unit.
Here's one. Want to share it? Yeah. Okay. Can we get one
I'm so glad they don't sell these. Or I should say, Jill should be glad that they don't sell these. Not too much going on yet today. It's still pretty early. Although I did mess up earlier. I should have jumped on Smugglers Run. It was down to 40 minutes. But honestly, I just got here and I just didn't want to jump in a line right away. I know I had already done Star Tours, but I don't like waiting in lines. I know nobody does, but I just wanted to come in and experience and see. So, and that's what I'm doing. All right, just leaving Galaxy's Edge and walking into Toy Story Land. I can't talk. Excuse me. Bleh. That's what I say when I can't talk, apparently. Slinky Dog.
Well, aren't you the sweetest and the sweetest I ever met? Welcome.
Welcome. I'd love to come down and shake your hands. Really, I just love to come down for any reason.
Well, as much as I would love to do Slinky Dog, the wait right now is like 55 minutes, so I'm gonna keep moving through the park. I know I saw earlier, oh geez, what was it? Rock and Roller Coaster is at 25 minutes, and I would definitely like to do that while the Aerosmith theming is still going on, but I'm pretty sure they actually just pulled out on the entrance of that the band, so I think it's no more Aerosmith actually. The Brown Derby, I have yet to go. I think they have a special old fashioned. I really like old fashions. Tower of Terror. It's a bit of my nemesis from the standpoint. I love the theming so much. I love the music. I love that era, that big band type music, and the haunted feel of the hotel itself. And I love roller coasters so much, but drop rides just really get me. Like when I'm done, I'm glad I did it, but during, I might be going through a little bit of regret. Guys, I'm so grateful. I really am. This is wonderful. I'm now reminded of why I moved to Florida. I miss so many of my friends and family, but I don't miss the snow. I don't miss my skin being so dry, and especially my nose. The weather today is incredible. I think it's high 60s, but the sun is out. It's perfect. Look at that. We'll see what the wait time is. Okay, it looks like it's only 30 minutes. That's not bad. But I think Rock and Roller Coaster is actually less time. And I love that ride. I could do it over and over and over again. Well, it does still say starring Aerosmith, but I'm pretty sure they are not in the beginning of the ride anymore. "30 minutes, it's the same." Oh, they do have single rider though. We're gonna go for that. I don't know if you guys saw that guy, but I said single rider open, and he just nodded his head. It seems like Disney employees these days don't seem too happy. Maybe their standards are dropping and they're getting people that don't really want to be here. I don't know. If you don't like your job, change it. I'm in a line all by myself. I feel kind of special. I literally walked right on it. All right, well, it looks like single rider. You don't get to see the band go in the studio, but I'm basically walking right on. So yeah, minimal line. This is awesome. Here we go. It's a great ride. I'm sure this is going to change here pretty quickly to Muppet theming. Glad I got to do it while it's still Aerosmith themed. Well, single rider line was the way to go on that. You do miss some of the, some of the theming, like the studio room, but apparently Aerosmith isn't even in there right now, so, and it's not like they're really there anyway, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Times have really ramped up. Smugglers Run, which I did like not that long ago, is already up to 70 minutes. It was a walk-on for me because I was single rider. I was able to go straight in, which was fantastic. It looks like things have changed now. My dilemma is that my wonderful wife, Jill, is off at noon. That gives me a little less than an hour. I don't have to leave, but I want to spend time with her, and I feel really guilty being in the park. She does not have her pass yet. She's going to get it through her employer, but she still has a week or two to go. So it's just not the same, being here, knowing that she's at home alone or something. Who knows? Maybe she'd like the time alone. I don't know. But meanwhile, I did see that Star Tours was only 5 minutes, so I think I'm going to go do that again. I love that ride. Yeah, once again, standby says 5 minutes, so let's go do this again. Well, that was a lot of fun going on Star Tours again. It has tripled in time. It just seems as we approach noon, everything is just getting busier and busier. So I think I'm actually going to head out. I know that sounds crazy. I've only been here for less than 3 hours, but it literally took me 10 minutes to get here. If I want, I can come back anytime. That's one of the reasons that I moved here, so I have that ability. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I know it wasn't the most exciting video today, but I really wanted to come to Hollywood Studios because I have not been here yet as a pass holder, and it is by far, for me personally, the closest park to get here for. I mean, it literally, I was probably in the park, well, not in the park because the line was pretty brutal, but I was in line to get in probably within, I want to say 10 to 12 minutes from walking out my front door. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, enough of all that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. That's so funny. Leaving, there's just nobody coming in now compared to when I got here. This place is so cool. Old-time Americana. Back when things were the best.